G'day. Are we ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Welcome. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the Road Boss press conference, live to you from Alice Springs in the Northern Territory. Just following up a bit of an email. Everybody, you would have read it, and I just thought I'd do a bit of a verbal one for those of you who don't like reading and might be more interested in just saying g'day to Road Boss. So, g'day. So this is directly to everybody who has entered or participating or intends to enter or participate in the 2020 Super this coming July. Obviously, our environment out there is changing dramatically every second of every hour, of every day, of every week, of every month. So can't really sort of give you too many solid answers there as to what the future holds. But obviously, we're all just hanging on to the roller coaster and waiting with bated breath to see what's going to come out next. So pretty exciting times. Obviously, a pretty important thing is to what's going to happen with the Super. So in short, I don't have any answers for you right now, or more to the point, I don't want to deliver them just yet because it is still unfolding and rolling on, and it's an ever-changing environment. So basically, I just thought I'd run through and explain the email that I just sent to you. So you would have read it, no doubt, and just sort of go through it, break it down bit by bit verbally, because it's always a bit better when you can sort of do a bit of a eye-to-eye, face-to-face, and hear it verbally. And just thought I'd dress up for the occasion. Everybody else is doing it. So all the ministers and the prime ministers and the chief executive officers around the nation. So I thought I'd plonk myself up there too and get the old necktie out and get the best out. So, well, what a crazy week. Mostly, more than anything, rally aside, forget about the Road Boss Rally. I hope you are safe, your family's safe, your business is safe, your work is safe. That's most important right at this point in time. So forget about the rally, just make sure you guys are okay, and we'll worry about the future when it rolls around. So everybody just needs to go into protection mode, and that's what we're doing as a family, like Michelle and I with our 3 kids. Just focus on those family and just make sure everybody's right, and just you need those staple things in life. It's been incredible to watch how people react to this. Us personally, roll along and deal with it. If you got to, whatever happens. It's all right. You just sort of stay one step ahead. No good crying in your Weet-Bix. You just do what you got to do. And so anyway, so what's going on? So as per the previous email that I sent out, no real change in terms of I still have absolutely. I have plans in place that I will act upon when, if necessary. Probably more when than if, but. At the moment, we're in a great spot. Still plenty of time between now and July. Not dreaming, not clutching at straws, not living in denial, none of that sort of stuff. I'll just make my decision and I'll roll it out and communicate with you when the time is right from our end. It's not necessary right now. It's not going to make a scrap of difference. I could call the event off today. What's the point? It don't make no difference. So what I'd rather do is just wait patiently and make that decision when I'm ready. But more importantly, when I do make the decision and make the call and let you know what we're going to do, I have an exact and clear and forward plan. So I can not only tell you what our decision is with the 2020 Super, I can tell you what's going to happen from that point forward. So that's equally important to me. And my messaging and my communication is extremely important and protective to me, because being a professional event organiser, good at what I do, and being a leader, I'm going to lead by example, and I'm going to be patient, cool, calm, collected. I'm not going to rush in, and I'll do what's necessary when it's necessary. And right at this particular time, nothing really necessary. I'm still going about my business, still typing up instructions for Tasmania, have been all week. I'm still going about my business. The chances of the event happening obviously are dwindling and getting slimmer and slimmer, but we don't need to worry about that right now. I'll let you know. My plan is, what I'd like to do is wait until after Easter. I just think that's going to be a critical time in all our lives. It's crazy, it's chaotic, it's a madhouse out there right now. I don't want to be chucking my information out there in amongst all that other garbage and rubbish and crap that's going on. I'd rather hold my information back and wait for it. I can slide it out when I'm ready, so you can get it crisp, clean, clear and concise. And so that's basically what I'm doing. What I'd like to do is give you an update, in a weekly sort of thing. Just before Easter, I'll give you a bit of an insight. And then shortly, that way everybody can go. We'll know then what's going on in terms of state-by-state restrictions and movements. And we'll just have a better understanding. We'll know who's got jobs, who doesn't have jobs, who has businesses, who's closing down. We'll really have a better state, area, and national and global understanding of just what the implications and fallouts of this might be. And then we'll make the decision accordingly. Like I said, I've got plenty up my sleeve. I know what decisions I will make and how I'll deal with it, and I'm not concerned one little bit. I'll roll it out when the time's right, so I'm not worried about it. And basically, yeah, just thank you all for your patience and understanding on not putting pressure on me or my organisation. We'll obviously do what's right for us, for you, your family, our communities, and our nation at large. And then if we've got to do something, we'll do it. And in a nutshell, as I said there in the letter, if I did call it off this year, what I would do is I would neatly pick it up and plonk it 12 months down the track. I wouldn't muck around with it. I wouldn't chop and change it. I wouldn't cut it to bits. It is, this is a jewel in the crown. This is what we do best. These big, long, hard, difficult, challenging events, that's where we shine and stand out from the crowd. And I wouldn't jeopardise the quality of what we've built and constructed. So we're very fortunate, and I hope you're in the same boat, that everything we've spent and done, time, financially up to date, is becomes an asset. In other words, we haven't lost any money or time or effort. We can just neatly park it, and then what I would do is move it exactly 12 months down the track. But we don't need to worry about that just yet. I'll fill you in when that time comes, when I make that decision, and then what I will also do is back it up with what would happen between now, as in what would happen in July, in August, September, October, and then leading back to some sort of normality next July. So anyway, thanks everybody. Hope you're all safe, and I hope you like my little press conference. I'll throw to questions now. Any questions? No, that's stupid. What'd you ask that for? Stop buying toilet paper. That's what I said. Eggs, leave the eggs alone. What are you buying chickens for? Don't lay for 6 months. Anyway, guys, take it easy. We'll see you all later.